Good evening, I'm Dan Hagan.
And I'm Jessica Jukic. Minocqua Brewing Company owner Kirk Bangstad was arrested last week on 2 counts of defamation.
Today he appeared virtually in Oneida County Court in Rhinelander. Our own Jake Forrest joins us outside the Oneida County Courthouse and has more on today's hearing. Jake?
Yeah, Dan, Jessica, the case stems from a Facebook post Bangstad made on August 17th depicting the publisher and general manager of the Lakeland Times in a sexual manner. And it was a contentious day in court as Bangstad repeatedly interrupted the judge.
Can I talk, Your Honor? No, I don't think you want to. Your attorney's going to cover this for you, and I'm making a legal ruling here, so.
Minocqua Brewing Company owner Kirk Bangstad made his initial appearance in court on Monday afternoon after being arrested last week on defamation charges after he posted a Facebook of a lewd, photoshopped image of the Lakeland Times publisher and general manager. District Attorney Jillian Pfeiffer argued Bangstad should not be allowed to post on Facebook as part of the bond conditions. Judge Michael Sheik ultimately ruled against that, but said Bangstad cannot make disparaging remarks about the case or Lakeland Times publisher and general manager. That's when Bangstad began to interrupt Judge Sheik.
Mr. Walker, because he's not the one being charged, I cannot, it doesn't work both ways. So that's going to be my ruling as far as the bond is concerned.
He's a public figure, Your Honor. He's a public figure.
And I'll set a $2,500 signature bond with that condition.
But they're not victims, Your Honor.
Mr. Bangstad, I'm just going to mute him because I'm not going to have him interrupt me.
Sheik ultimately muted Bangstad's microphone on the Zoom call, but it didn't stop Bangstad from typing messages to the court saying, quote, "You should dismiss this right now." Then one that said, quote, "I said parody all over the sexual post. Make them show you the post," unquote, appearing to admit that the post was sexual in nature. Judge Sheik then looked at Bangstad's lawyer, Fred Melms, and threatened to hold Bangstad in contempt if he kept writing messages on the Zoom call. But because the criminal complaint was only unsealed right before Monday's hearing, Sheik allowed Melms to have time to look over it and rescheduled Bangstad's initial appearance for November 18th at 2:30 p.m. And the Oneida County Sheriff said he has never seen an arrest made before for defamation. That was in conversation with Newswatch 12. However, it is important to note that Bangstad and his insurance company have already paid hundreds of thousands of dollars to the Lakeland Times publisher for defaming them. And we will follow this story as it continues to develop. But for now, here in front of the courthouse in Rhinelander, I'm Jake Force, Newswatch 12.